All right, welcome. We are going to, unfortunately, have to create a new Gizmo account. Womp womp. And the reason for that, you guys, is because we recently just got an account through the school, so it changed a little bit, so I apologize, but you guys should already know how to do this, but I'm going to walk you through one more time real quick. So you're going to click on Login and Enroll, and you're going to enter the class code here in the bottom. You're either going to enter one of two codes. You're either going to enter Miss Connell's code or Miss Forsyth's code. They're there on the screen for you, and we'll also have them attached to a class announcement or somewhere that you can easily access them. Okay, so what you really need is a class code. Once you have that, you're going to enroll in the class. Okay, once you click Enroll in the class, it'll prompt you. That's Connell's class. Okay, you're going to create a new account. And here, this is going to be a little bit different than what we did before. You are going to do first name, last name. You do not have to do an email address. And for your username, I want you to write in your first name, last name, and NVVA. So for me, it would be Danielle Connell, NVVA. Okay? And then your password, whatever it is that you create. So do your first name, last name, and then NVVA. Okay, click Submit, and then we should be ready to roll. Okay, so when you get logged in, you should see my class, and you should see a gizmo called Rabbit Population by Season. Okay, you're going to go all the way over to the right, and you're going to click Launch. Okay, the cool thing about this gizmo is that you do not have to do anything specific. Really, we just want you to play around with it, and we want you to kind of explore and see what kind of effects will happen on the rabbit population depending on these conditions that you change. So down here you'll see land. So you can give them just a little bit of land, meaning the rabbits will only be on this side over here. You'll do moderate, or you could do ample. That just means a lot. Okay. And then you can change the conditions. So if there's a harsh winter, or if there's a cold spring, or maybe both, or maybe cold spring, hot summer, you can totally play around with those however you choose, and you even have the option to do all three. All right, so that's your choice. So you are going to play around with these, and I highly encourage you guys to do, maybe at least, 2 or 3 trials at least, if not more. You can also, this is kind of cool, change the simulation speed to be fast, and that way you don't have to wait forever. The unfortunate thing, like our last gizmo counted for us how many times it went through. This one does not. So I'm just going to push play, and then I'm going to have to count how many times this bar loads as 1 year and 2 years, and just let it run through, okay? I want you guys to at least go 10 years like we did last time, and then once it goes 10 years, you can play with all of the different features up at the top here. So here's our simulation running. The description is simple, okay, observing how weather conditions and food supply affect an ecosystem over time. And then we're going to be able to look at these 3 things over here on the side to look at our data after this population has gone through a few years. So I'm going to pause it, go through the table. This tells me all the time that has passed, what season it's in, and the population of rabbit number. It'll show me a bar chart. This doesn't really show me much other than where the bar chart is at a particular time. This graph over here is very, very helpful, though. So then you can interpret the graph however you see fit. Okay? So that is all you're doing. You're kind of just playing around and then noticing any trends. And here you can kind of see there's a dip. And that dip probably occurs right here during the harsh winter, right? So kind of interpret and analyze your data, and then you guys can go take your quiz. When you go to take this quiz, okay, it's down here at the bottom. Just scroll down. You're going to answer these questions, and then once you submit your answers, you can check your answers, and they'll tell you which ones you got right and which ones you got wrong. All right, have fun, you guys.